Go. Hey everybody, Bama Cooley back here, and you might be asking yourself, why am I cold on a 35-degree day? Because behind me, I have the 2023 Panamera 4S eHybrid. I've never reviewed a full plug-in hybrid before. This thing is sharp, and we're gonna test drive it, and we're gonna kick it around and see why it is the ultimate performance sedan. Come on, let's go. All right, everybody, looking at the front of this Panamera, it is typical Panamera in its aggressive style. You have aggressive lines coming here, where these are raised where the headlamps are. Coming to the front, you got the Porsche emblem right here that stands out. Coming to that bottom, you got a blacked out grille down here, sucking in that fresh air for the turbocharged 6-cylinder. You have your front facing camera right here. And this thing just overall provides a sporty presence to be an actual sedan. You don't expect a sedan to have this kind of sporty look to it. And I think it's just really awesome. Coming over here to the headlamps, these are the Matrix Quad LED headlamps, and these are in black. It's a pretty expensive upgrade on this model. These things are sharp as hell. Coming down here, you got your fog lamps here. And overall, it's just a really good looking vehicle on the front. It's got a wide base, and I just think it's impressive looking. All right, let's go around and check out the side. All right, everybody, coming around to the side, these things have massive wheels. This particular one has the upgraded 21-inch wheel option sitting on Pirellis. Obviously in the black, you got the Porsche crest. You have 17-inch rotors on these, which you don't normally find in a sedan. This thing has massive stopping power because even though it's a sedan, it goes really fast. And it's really quick, and it has a lot of stopping power, which you can see by the neon green Porsche brake pads. These things stand out. This particular color is chalk. I think the gloss black with the neon green and the chalk color is a good combination. Normally I wouldn't go with a chalk color. I'd probably go with a dark steel gray color, but this definitely looks good and it definitely stands out. Coming over here, you have your gloss black functional heat extractors pulling out that heat from the 6-cylinder. You have eHybrid with gloss black, but it's also borderlined with the neon green, which is a good look. You got your gloss black rear view mirrors. Of course, you got your handles. You see the lines coming through here as you still keep that aggressive nature in this performance sedan, and it goes all the way back, and of course you see the same blacked out wheels with the neon green calipers here. Overall, this is just a sleek looking vehicle. It's a performance sedan hatchback, and you can see that in the lines going here, going all the way down right through here. So it is aerodynamic, and it combines capability, functionality, as well as performance. It looks like a sports car, but it's got the capability of a sedan, and it performs like a sports car. So if that interests you, then this is definitely the vehicle for you. Let's go around to the back and take a look at that. All right, a couple of things on the back that you notice is this has massive 4 exhaust tips. They are black, it is a package, so it is extra for this particular vehicle. You also have the Panamera 4S right here in gloss black with the neon green outline. You got Porsche in gloss black going across here. You got your LED rear view lights, and this actually goes all the way across to right here, and they all wrap around here. It's a good look at night. I wish this review, some of it was at night so you could see this thing lit up. It's very awesome. What you see here is the adjustable spoiler. So if you're going around some curves, you want to go at some high speed, you want to get some extra downforce, you raise this bad boy up and you're ready to go. Or if you're just going to do a 0 to 60, you're in a straight line, lower this down, make it more aerodynamic, you're good to go. But I think it's pretty cool, and I would play with it all the time and probably tear it up. So now, this is a sedan, so it does have functionality. So let's look at the trunk. Fully automatic trunk. Looking in the back, you do have a good amount of space here. This will hold plenty of groceries and a couple of golf bags. So you got your 12-volt plug in there. You do have some speakers here as well. This does have the upgraded Bose speaker system, and the rear seats fold down. So if you need more room, if you have, you know, one of the tents you put up at your kids' baseball game, you can put it in here, lay one of the seats down, and you're good to go. So this thing is very functional, and it does serve the functionality of a sedan. Would it be capable for a large family? No, but a smaller family, this is definitely the vehicle. Also showing the key fob, as you can see, you got the Porsche crest, you got the unlock, lock, trunk opening, and panic button. Porsche is one of the few manufacturers now that does not do a remote start on any of their vehicles because they still want you to have to turn the key. So there is a, which I'll show in a bit, there is a little key turn in there that you have to use to start the vehicle. Maybe one day they'll do a remote start, but for right now, no matter what model you get, you're not going to get a Porsche with a remote start. All right, everybody, here's the power plant. It's a 2.9 liter turbocharged V6, and it's paired with the hybrid electric motor, and combined it makes 552 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. So this thing will go. Also, you can go 20 miles on just the electric, and I think it rates a 50 mpge combined with gas and electric, and it gets a combined 22 miles per gallon with just the gas. So this thing is very efficient, but it also provides the power. You can't see much on here, which I have footage of, but you see Porsche, you see V6, you see the two air intakes sucking in that fresh air for the engine. So this thing will go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, top speed around 180 miles an hour. So it is performance oriented. All right, everybody, coming around the back, you see this upgraded white interior coming through here. You see the upgraded Bose surround system. The back here, you also have a Porsche embossed headrest going back through. Let's go and check out the room. Plenty of back seat room. This is about where I'll probably drive, and I have a couple of inches here. Coming down here, you do have heated seats. You got dual climate control. You can control your own sunroof back here for the kids to play with and probably tear up. Of course, you do have the window guards here. So this is a very nice, luxurious vehicle with premium materials. A lot of capability back here as far as being able to adjust the climate controls, being able to get the heated seats, and we do have an armrest. Opening this up, you have your cup holders here. Oh, and they raise up. Look at that. Raise them up, raise them down. You do have 3 USBs here, which is pretty good. Yeah, so I didn't even know that. It's not bad at all. Coming up to the front, you see the same premium materials, obviously, for the stitching. I do like this white stitching going across here. Of course, the gloss black here. Over here, you got your gas release cap, your trunk opening, power windows, your locking windows for the kids, and also door locks so the kids can't get out. Here you got your storage space here, your Bose. You do have the Panamera 4S here. And I didn't film this, but when I was doing the back seat, I got locked in because the child back locks were on, and I had to reach all the way to the front and unlock them. That wasn't good. You do have the heated and cooled seats in here. And of course, there's the embossed Porsche emblem. So you see this going through here, the steering wheel. Let's get, oh, down here, you do have the performance pedal, Porsche right there. Let's get in it. You do have massage seats built in on this. I'm not gonna take the time to use it, but it is the option built in on here. You do have 3 memory adjustable seats. You got your paddle shifters here, got your windshield wiper stock, you got your cruise control stock, blinker stock. Here you control your lights. There's where I was talking about the makeshift key that you use to crank it up. Here you see the digital gauge cluster or partial digital gauge cluster. On the steering wheel itself, of course, you got Porsche right here. Over here, you got your voice controls for your radio. Over here, you got your display controls for over here that will show. Here's where you adjust your drive modes with this button here. And of course, here's your shifter. You do have Panamera here, and it's a little bit of storage. Here you got your cup holders here. This is really nice leather. I do like it. Here you got a little bit of more storage. You got your 12 volt, you got a USB, place to put your phone. The one knock on this particular vehicle is it's got a lot of room in the back, got a lot of room in the trunk. It's very functional in that, but the storage itself, like up here, it just doesn't have a lot. So if you need something with a lot of storage while you're up here, you're probably not going to get it. There's your Porsche clock. And of course you got your gear shifter and all your gauges that will crank up right now. The reason why you didn't hear anything is because it starts in electric, and that's just the way it goes. Coming over here, you see you got your shock and strut adjuster, you got your individual modes, you got your heated and cool seats, air conditioning, everything like that. Of course, you got your media, your source buttons. Here you got your automated vent, turn the fan down. Here's your digital display right here. So let's just go ahead and access the vehicle. Here's where you change the modes. You got your e-power mode, and you see right here how cool this is. It shows you where the power is coming from, Then say we wanted to go to hybrid, say we want to go to sport. Did you hear it crank up? All right, that's how you crank this up in a cold start. So there's your engine, and it adjusts the chassis height, it adjusts the sport exhaust, the spoiler. Go to Sport Plus, and you see I mean, this is just cool. I believe Porsche does a great job with this. I could look at this all day and play with it. All right, so we're in Sport Plus, and here is where you extend the spoiler. And look at that. There it shows it extending, and the animation spins it around. To me, that is just awesome looking. And then we can tell it to lower it, hold it to retract, and there it is, it's retracted. That's just awesome. I like it, and everybody knows I like animations. Up top, you have your moonroof controls. You got your settings for the garage door openers. You got your SOS if you need to call for help. You got your front and your rear sunroof adjustments, which is pretty cool. This steering wheel is leather stitched. It feels good. It feels sporty. I do always like the emblems here. Feels like you could do something right there too. I don't know what, but you could. So here's the drive modes. Let's look and see how the digital gauge cluster changes. All right, so if we come over here, okay, there's your energy flow, e-consumption, boost assistant, G-force meter, last lap time on your sports chrono. There's your map, drive time, distance, average speed. Here's your vehicle information, oil temp, oil pressure. Here's your tire pressure, drive distribution, front wheel. This is all-wheel drive, so when you do a 0 to 60 pull, you don't have to worry about chirping the tires. So there's the drive modes. We're in Sport Plus. Take it to Sport. You take it to Hybrid. You can take it to the e-Power, and you see it shut off completely. And over here, when you change it, you actually see the animations change, which is always cool. Even though this is a plug-in hybrid, which I think is pretty cool, and it can go 20 miles on a charge, I'm not messing with that. We're in Sports Plus mode. We got the chassis low. We got the sport exhaust system that I hope you can hear. We got the sport suspension, got the drive modes, and that's the way we're gonna do it. So this will be stiffer. I will be able to feel more of the road on this than driving in normal mode, but I personally like that. So if you want a softer drive, then you can change it up. And I went over all of that with the different drive modes and showed the different graphics for it. Whoa, sports response. I see what it is. Okay, I didn't know this. On the drive mode knob, there's a sports response button. When you hit it, you have about 20 seconds, it looked like a boost, where it wanted to go. We're gonna try that out when we get up on the highway, and then when we get on our back road in Tijuana and do a little pull with it, we're gonna see what that'll do. That really intrigues me. Let me go in and find the sports chrono. It's laps. I don't think they do, yeah, I don't know. I can't get it to lap time. I do love the way the quad tip exhaust sounds, and I like the black accents with it. Pretty much this car is decked out. It's got the premium package. It's got the upgraded 21-inch wheels blacked out. It's got the upgraded suspension and adaptive suspension. It's got the black highlights. On this car was like $119, and the MSRP on it with all the packages that it has is $160, but this one has like 4,000 miles, so they're not wanting $160 for it. But I'll put a link to this particular car in my description, so if you're interested, you can go in it. This does drive really well. You can't complain about having this as a daily driver at all. It gets great gas mileage even without the hybrid. 22, I think if you go in full hybrid mode, it's 50 mpge. So you just can't beat that. And it goes. We're about to come up on here. Let me put the boost mode in. Sport response. All right, we're about to give the business right here. Nobody in front of us, let's go. Ooh, that was fun. That was fun. I hope that looked as good on camera as it yeah, that was good. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Looks like I went over 1 on the G's with the torque. That was pretty damn awesome. And I'm having difficulties, and I have to adjust the camera, get the editors to fix that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. That was fun. And we are, I don't know what the time will be, but we are going to do a pull here. I just hope there's not a lot of traffic. This thing wants to go, man. That boost though, that turbo boost, that's legit. You have about 20 seconds for it. That's legit. Let's skip the business again before we do our pull. All right, so I don't have the sport boost mode. It does make a good difference. This thing still wants to go in the Sport Plus. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, we're on our road back in Tijuana. I'm gonna whip it around. We're gonna try to get a pull, even though I don't have my drag yet. I wanna do a dead stop pull with it, see what we got. All right, here we are. I'm gonna get us to a good stopping point. All right, we're in Sport Plus. I don't think I see a traction control on here. This is all-wheel drive, so we don't have to worry about that. Drive mode Sport Plus. Oh, yeah, that's a 3.5 or 3. Before I let off the gas, I was up to 80 in that amount of time. So that is this is a 3.5 car. We'll get one more pull here as we turn out onto the highway here. And I'll be sure to hit the sport boost button again. That's good stuff. I feel like kind of like a spy car, like, you know, a spy car has got the boost button. Usually the flames are coming out the back. All right, let's go. Got to 90 just like that. Well, 87. I'll round it up to 90. But man, I hope that y'all can see the torque on the camera. Hope you can hear the exhaust. I don't even know what that does to the chassis. Hybrid mode, chassis stays in Sports Plus, chassis height's normal. It's regular, so the car itself, even though you can barely feel it, is actually raising. It's not lowering anymore. It's not lowered anymore. Gas, you know, how much gas I'm getting. I will tell you this though, I changed the particular meter over here to the G-forces for max, to record the max G-forces. And on the dead stop pull that we did back there, 1.16 was what we got as far as G's, which I think is pretty damn good. So I'm perfectly happy with that. There you have it, everybody. The Porsche Panamera 4S eHybrid. Lots of power, lots of capability, and overall great performance sedan that I think anybody would enjoy having. Special thanks to my friends here at Century Automotive and Century Porsche. If you're interested in this particular vehicle or any other Porsche, give my friend Ray Diaz a call and he'll be happy to take care of you. Until next time, everybody, remember, if you're on the back roads of Tijuana and you got a fun car or truck to drive, go ahead and give it the business and have some fun with it. We'll talk to y'all later.